Hey guys, welcome to another week here at the Nogi course, and today we're gonna do a fancy guard called the deep half guard. Let's laugh at that. I don't know. Okay, we just go. This deep half guard, guys. So there's one drill that I always like to do, especially as a warm-up drill. We have a guy called Vinny here who makes us do it all the time, and basically this gives you kind of the idea of what you want to do when you go into the deep half guard, right? So I'm gonna lay on my side here, and my legs are kind of gonna be occupied locking around his legs. So what I'm doing here, I'm gonna stretch my legs and I'm gonna roll over to the other side here. So I'm stretching, rolling, I'm gonna bring this arm, which is kind of hooking the imaginary thigh, over to the other side here. And you could do this back and forth like this to get the hang of it, right? So it's important to understand that at no time you're not using your legs on the floor for this one. You're kind of like moving here like this. So once you kind of have that movement in the bank, or how should I say, practiced in, then this will go a little bit easier, okay? We're gonna start from the knee shield guard because this is a very easy way to start, and I feel most people learn it from here, okay? So I have my frame and I'm gonna kick my leg through and go in for an underhook here, okay? At the same time, I'm looking to go under his thigh with this hand here. So I'm gonna grab his thigh and I'm gonna bring my face close to his hips here, okay? So I'm gonna get as tight as possible, okay? So once I'm here, it's hard for him to cross face me, right? If I'm too loose, he can cross face me quite easily. So if I'm tight here, he tries to cross face, it's gonna be really hard. And that's what I want to be, right? So here, boom, I'm gonna now stretch my legs and bring his thigh over beside my head here, okay? So once I've gotten to this position, I'm in the deep half guard, right? So this is kind of the entry here. Boom. So kicking through, underhooking with the arm here around his back and under his thigh on the other side here, okay? Make sure to get tight. And now, I like to use my momentum as I fall to bring it on top of me. So here, and we're in, okay? As soon as I'm in the position, I'm gonna start working my foot placements a little bit, okay? I'm gonna hook with my foot underneath his leg. I'm gonna step with my other leg or my other foot on top, okay? Always pinching my knees together. This way, I have a good control. What you will see is maybe people try to cross around here, but it doesn't give you the same control. Having this foot underneath and this foot on top, I can stretch him much more. I can pull him to the sides, and it gives me a way more options to off balance and maybe even go to the back afterwards, right? So, here, boom, and we're in, okay? Step, and we're gonna go a little bit further. So, it's important, once we're here, you have to realize that off balancing is the biggest priority, basically, right? As soon as he has a good base and he can use his hands to grab my arm or even grab my legs and start disassembling my guard, that would be a bad time for me, right? So what I wanna do is I wanna make sure that I'm either tipping him forward or backward at any time. So by tipping him forward, his hands will be occupied posting on the floor, right? Also, if I tip him backwards, he's gonna feel that he has to defend the sweep and probably post his hand on the other side here, okay? So these are the two things that you're gonna focus on, just backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. As soon as he's trying to get his weight back on top of me, I'm gonna use that momentum to force him forward again, okay? Now we're gonna add a little bit of a sweep, okay? So there's a couple ways you can do this, or two ways mainly. You can grab around the main leg here, like this. I feel especially bigger guys like this one. Other guys will feel this one is better, grabbing on the opposite thigh. I feel that one gives you options to pass on after you have swept the guy as well, okay? So what I want to do is I want to feel the momentum that he's pushing from the mat, and when he's going backwards, I'm going to follow Christian here, okay? And I'm going to cut here so that I end up with my forehead on this hip, looking in, and I'm almost, or I'm as ready as it gets to go in for a over-under pass here, right? Ooh. So, and I'm in the position, right? Make sure to try to off balance first, and once he is going back really committed, I'm gonna time it here, okay? And I'm really just helping him with the spin so I can come up on top, right? It's not a slow motion move. You have to really commit to get here. Once I'm here, I'm already good to start passing the legs and start working on the upper body, right? One last time. Here. Boom. Nice. There you go. A little bit of deep half guard, entry, and a sweep. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Wuss.